Hello again everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Premier Manager 99 on the original PlayStation, and today I found out something really quite interesting. Well, I say quite interesting. I'm quite happy that this game actually uses the PlayStation mouse. So I am playing this with the good old PlayStation mouse. So we are going to set this up now. So I think it's already selected to do the English League. I'm going to do a career. Player aging has to be on. One player, play game, and we'll see how we go. Right, okay, so enter me name. God, this is fun. With the mouse. We'll just do Liam GMR. Alright, so career manager team selection. Is this all I've got to start with? Let me go back. Oh, that just does options. Oh, let's do restart game. So, I mean, I'm assuming it's a case of just select a job that's open to me. I don't get to choose my own team. Like, I don't get to choose to manage like any of the Premier League teams or anything. So we'll see. So English League, career. Oh, okay. Choose from 10 Division 3 managerial vacancies. Choose the English team of your choice. Right, okay. So we'll do that then, manager. I get the idea of doing a career, but I'd rather just do what I want. Not do what I want, but, you know, within reason. 26,000, 4.5 star. I have no idea. See, I used to have this game. At least I think I used to have this one. It's not really too familiar to me. I'm pretty certain it will come back to me. But I used to have either this or 98. Now, when I did the poll on YouTube to say which Premier Manager game do you want me to play, or which management game do you want me to play, I didn't realise at the time when I just put as an option Premier Manager 99, I didn't actually own Premier Manager 99. I owned Premier Manager 98, but when I was younger, I'm certain I owned Premier Manager 99. So that's why I put it on there. So I thought that's the one I also owned. But anyway, I bought a copy from eBay because I didn't want to let you down. Premier Manager 99 did win the vote, and I'm pretty sure this is the one I had. So let's take a look. I mean, that's the view the top team. That's the fixtures, top scorers, league tables, squad. So we've got Shaka Hislop, Tim Breaker, Julian Dix, Berkovic. Because we're doing it in number order, not necessarily in position order, which is kind of annoying. I'd rather it be filtered by position rather than number, but I guess... yeah, okay. It's weird having this mouse because it doesn't have a wheel. It's just literally 2 buttons. So we've got team tactics, statistics, training. Okay. So let's have a look at our formations. We've got a 4-4-2 to start, a 4-4-2 attack, 4-4-2 defence, 4-3-3, 4-3-3 attack, a 4-2-4, a Christmas tree, the diamond, the good old diamond, the all attack, the all defence, a 4-5-1, a 5-3-2, a 3-5-2, and then we've got the defence and back to the 4-4-2. I assume this means the overall rating for each position, which is a very good idea. Change defensive style, man-to-man, sweeper, zonal, long ball, passing game, counter-attack. We'll do a passing game. And we'll just need to figure out who's going to go where and in what position, because if I press the right button, oh okay, that does this music, it's gonna have to go down. I'll leave it on, but I mean it's got to go down. That's all fine. Highlights on. I need to find out kind of like their stats. So if I just do continue for now, I don't know if I want to do a 4-4-2. I think I probably will start with 4-4-2, but I want to sort of maybe start looking at replacing maybe Ian Wright or John Hartson. I need to see their ages. I don't know how old they were back then. Statistics, I guess that's where we find out. Here we go. So tackling, shooting, stamina control. A lot more in this. There's no kind of like overall stat. Where it kind of was on LMA Manager. So this is a little bit more in depth. Emmanuel Umoyinmi, Javier Margas, Ludek Miklosko, Neil Ruddock, Richard Hall, Samasi Abu, Paul Kitson, Trevor Sinclair. So really, like obviously for our defenders, we're going to be kind of looking at our passing and tackling. Really, we don't really care too much about the shooting for our defenders. The heading and handling. Sorry, I'm just going to have to move my stuff about a little bit. That's it. It's aching me arm for some reason. Heading and handling, pace. That'll be good for midfielders. Really, I'd say. A bit of pace, and obviously for our attackers as well. Stamina's important all round. Control is kind of important all round as well. It's going to be a tough one, this. It doesn't show you any much else. Maybe it does. Training. Contracts. Here we go. Look at these ages. 32, 36, 34, 30, 29, 19. That's good. 30, 29, 26, 29, 31, 24. No, that's only 24. 31, Lanzarizis is 25. Ferdinand's only 19. Richard Hall's 26. Hartson's only 23 at the time. Trevor Sinclair. 25. What's Ian Wright? 34. Ian Wright's someone I kind of want to get replaced, if I'm honest, because he's quite old at this age. At this stage, sorry. Let's have a look at training. Good God. Oh, I see. Oops. So you have to do it individually. Bloody hell. That's crazy. Right, let's go back to the main menu. Few results, transfer market. Attackers who are on the transfer market at this kind of rate. Oh, 3-2 million. Does it tell us how much we've got though? Select player from database. All right. Cadio's 29. It's got a nice little picture of him there. Shooting 87. Valuation 1.7 million. Not on the transfer list. Set scout search. Okay, well that's fairly straightforward. I do need to look at our finances though. Next win. Oh look, so you get to set our ticket price as well. 15 quid. 20 quid. What's that? Sponsors and improvements. I do remember this slightly now. So what's this? 550, 900 for 12 months. 299. I mean, it's really, they're kind of like the same really. So you got 6 months there, So for 12 months, that's just over $1 million for Ace shirts, whereas that's just under $1 million. But for 3 months there, that's roughly about the same as that anyway. My maths is terrible, so I can't kind of confirm whether that's going to be right. So anyway, I'm going to do that one. I'm going to do that one. Adequate. So we get to change that there. So we'll leave it at adequate. Capacity, add 1,000, and it costs 8. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. We'll leave it as is. Then we'll move on. Oh, hold on, sorry. Sponsorship. Doesn't tell me how much money I've... Oh, cash, 4.5 million. But is that for... Is that my transfer budget? This is what I don't. This is what I don't know. Oh, this is really tough because like I want to be able to like see their ages here and stuff. I mean, they've okay. Sorry. So I said before they didn't have an overall rating, which is clearly wrong because they've got these stars. So that was stupid of me to say because I missed the obvious very much straight away there. So like. He's only 70, so he's pretty decent, this fella, in defence. But, oh, central defender. So if I compare him, so that's like nearly 4 stars to... I mean, I'm not going to replace him with Rio Ferdinand. But Ian Pearce, he could possibly be a little bit better than Ian Pearce. See, look. Bit better there. Frank Lampard, he needs to be built up there because ain't no way that he's like 3 and a bit star. I'm assuming the best star rating you can get is 5. Yeah, 5 star. I can't afford any of these. I bet he is old. That's why he's so cheap. I mean, look, they're about the same. One's 3.2 million and one's 800,000. Let's scout this fella as well. If I've got 4 million, that he might be the only one I can buy. But I might have a look. Right, main menu, options, next game, view league tables, view top scorers, view top team, view our fixtures. No fixtures available. Squad, league table. Hello, Loki. Yeah, good boy. Loki's struggling with the new cat. So what happened was, I'll explain in a sec. Okay. Pre-season friendlies. Let's get some friendlies going. Let's get one against Southend, a bit local. I'm assuming Dagenham ain't in this league. Nah, they were non-league at the time, clearly. Let's get one against Leyton Orient. I'm going to do something quite funny now. Let's do a friendly against Millwall at home. Oh no, I should do it away, really, shouldn't I? Let's do Man City. They're in the second division there, and then we'll do Millwall for our last friendly. A nice friendly, all English teams, and a nice friendly at Millwall. Lovely. Right, let's go to the next game then. It's going to just literally zoom forward. Message from Scout has joined Coventry. Oh, fair enough. Pre-season friendlies, and then we got this one. Right, so I guess start game, skip to highlights. I think I used to skip to highlights, but I won't in this one. Let's go do start game. Oh wow, it just goes. Right, okay. How do I make a change? I'll just click. Okay. Oh, Southend 1-0 up. Isle Berkovic has scored. We seem to have the most possession here. Like we are all over them in terms of possession. We've got 2 yellow cards though. We're 2-1 up and it's half time. How's... Oh, hold on. I probably can't tell. Yes, you can't really tell how people are actually performing right now. Fitness seems okay, but let's put... I mean, how is Trevor Sinclair a striker? I'm pretty sure he wasn't, but let's swap that there. So we'll put Sinclair on. Lazaridis is already playing. Let's put Lomas on. He is a central midfielder. So we'll put him in place of Frank Lampard just for now. And that'll do. I realised I took off one of the players that actually scored a goal. But never mind. Territory. Let's make another sub. Let's do right-sided midfielder. Let's just do that. Rio Ferdinand got sent off on a friendly. Well done, Rio. Let's have a look at the old highlights then and see what these look like. I can't really remember. Yeah. It uses the Actua Soccer engine.
It's been given away, and it's opened up the goal, and the goalkeeper loses it as well. He was let down initially by the defender in front of him, and then when the attacker really played the ball too far ahead, it should have been comfortably claimed.
See, the question is though, was that really the goalkeeper's fault? Like, did the game actually decide that that was the goalkeeper's fault there, or what? Because there's no commentary when you're playing the games.
And he's right in here.
It is very basic. See, I used to watch these highlights thinking this was the match I was watching.
Comfortable interception. Challenge from behind. Free kick.
It wasn't the best view.
Pretty defensive approach here. Keeping 2 back to mark 1. That's not the best piece of defending. Oh, and that is a terrible goal.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Down their left side, and then the goalkeeper.
It didn't look too bad. I mean, all right, it was a bit soft, but it looked like a volley. Move on to the next highlight.
It's given away, and here's a real chance, and a fine save. Poor defensive play. And he could be made to pay for it, and he is indeed, right into the top corner.
Well, there are our goals. They were our goals right there. This music, I swear to God. So yeah, we ended up winning 2-1 on that friendly, so hopefully that will help with the fitness just a little bit for those particular players. Let's take a look at the... Right, we've got a lot more people on the transfer list now. Paul Merson, but... I mean, I'm going to say no to that. You can't filter by rating. Mark Hughes is interesting. Darren Jackson. I mean, look. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Money available, 3.8 million. Okay. It's really awkward. Why can't you do a steady 3.2? Okay, well, let's see if we can get what I'm assuming is Ruud van Nistelrooy. I guess. I mean, maybe it is Ruij, but strikes me as it's possibly Van Nistelrooy. Rio Ferdinand's had a sending off, so he can't play in the next game. So it's either going to be Steve Potts. Let's do Ian Pearce. I don't know if Ian Pearce. Oh, he is a central defender. Okay. Right, okay. Just need to be careful about what I'm doing there then. So this is obviously the left and not the right. Because I've got to look at it from the goalkeeper's point of view. Left defender. Right defender. Yeah, okay. I'm going to do Trevor Sinclair to start and have Ian Wright on the bench to begin with. And move on. So the sad news is that we got the new kit and Ponyo to give Loki company in the event that Smudge passes away. Smudge being our eldest. You may have remember me talking about him. And 3 weeks into us actually having Ponyo, Loki seemed okay. He was a lot of growling, a lot of hissing, but they were sleeping together, and it was looking positive they were going to get along. 3 weeks into having Ponyo, unfortunately we did have to have Smudge put to sleep, which was just heartbreaking. He was very, very old. He had a lot wrong with him. Hyperthyroidism, kidney failure, arthritis. You know, it wasn't. He couldn't eat. He had infections in his mouth caused by rotten teeth. We'd had a lot of his teeth removed in the past, but now that he had more rotten teeth. So it was the best thing, unfortunately, for him to do the hardest thing I've ever had to do, and that was say goodbye. So after that point, it seemed that Loki he might be grieving, I'm not sure, but he's very, very grumpy. And he just does not seem to want to accept Ponyo at all at the minute. It's very difficult, but yeah, he has his moments. He has good moments. There are times where, you know, in the middle of the night, just before we go to bed, we'll shut all the lights off. We've got a camera in the living room, and we'll look at the camera to see what they're doing, and they're playing. Like you can hear Loki chirping and everything at Ponyo, and it looks like they're genuinely playing. Ponyo don't seem phased by it. He seems happy as himself, but yeah, it just seems quite sad. That's all, that Loki was kind of on this accepting stage, and then Smudge passes away, and unfortunately, like Loki didn't actually see Smudge dead or anything like that, so he can't he can't understand obviously why Smudge has just gone missing. So yeah, it's very heartbreaking, but that is what happened, and you know, me and Dee miss Smudge terribly. So yeah, that's what that is. That's where we are at with that anyway. But let's talk about this game. So we've just drew 2-2 with Leyton Orient. Okay, so not necessarily looking too positive. I mean, we we didn't breeze past Southend either, you know. So I should have looked at the stats there. So we've still got Manchester City and Sheffield Wednesday to come. Let's just have a look at the squad. The fitness ain't looking too bad. We've got Julian Dix on the right, on the left. And I'm wondering, you know, maybe we should look at replacing him too. But of course, I don't know what's happening with Ruud van Nistelrooy, whatever his name is. Let's have a look here. So we've got a left-sided defender, a central defender, central, right, left. But he's only 550,000. We've got two, and he's right. Central, left. I mean, I can't scout. I'm probably full on scouts at the minute. Our expenditure is more than our income. That will probably change when the season starts. But maybe I should look at putting some players on the transfer list myself. I guess that's under contracts. Put on transfer list. Yeah, that's fine. Neil Ruddock, not going to use him. That's fine. See, I wish it would have the rating here. That would be helpful. It's crazy how... I was just about to say how little they're worth, but this is actually not what they're worth. This is their wages. Paul Kitson. Shooting 83. I'm going to keep Paul Kitson. I don't think that's wise to get rid of him. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get rid of Ian Wright. It's risky, but he's old, and I want to try and get a younger squad in. It's 34. His shooting's great, and that could be the difference maker. But he's only worth 350 grand. But this money could bring in someone like a lot better. So, and obviously offset our bloody expenditure as well. Where are we at? 28 minutes. Okay, let's leave this here for today. And we will come back to this. If you've enjoyed it, I hope you have. Like and subscribe if you are new. And of course, if you are already a subscriber, thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye.